strikes against you. Trapped in poverty, generations of injustice and inequality. Ancestors changed the world, and though they came in chains, in you the strength and hope lives and still remains. You're mighty and majestic, descendants of kings and queens. Royal blood flows through your veins, children of the dream. So hold your head up high, hold your head up high, keep reaching for the sky. No matter what, I know you can take it, no doubt about it. You're gonna make it. You're royalty, royalty. You are royalty, you're royalty. We got a message from above, you ain't no thug, you're royalty. Royalty. Whether you're a king, sister, you're a queen, children of a dream. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty.
Spreading the most high, head high, I shine like my father smile. Down upon my kings and queens of all times. Blessings, better color, original king ruler, slave that made the way metaphorically. King Kunta, highs on clouds, my pride won't collide. Am I right in your eyes if I stand on mine? You are royalty. We got a message from above. You ain't no thug, you're royalty. Brother, you're a king, sister, you're a queen. Children of the dream. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. You're royalty. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. Da 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 da, da 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 da. Hold on, my brother, help's on the way. Be encouraged, my sister, trouble don't last always. And when you feel like dark clouds just won't go away, my God is gonna shine, 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 shine. Right on your face. Go ahead and put a smile, 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 smile right on your face. I wanna see you smile, 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 smile right on your face. Trouble don't last always. No, 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 trouble don't last always. Standing at the bottom of Mount Everest, like get out the way, but it ain't moved yet. Climbing up the hill from which my help come from. Saw his goodness in the land of the living. Grandma called a check cause I get no rest. I was blessed to be a blessing. Woo! Went from Ric Flair to Jacob with the wrestling. God ain't letting you go until I get it. I came out limping, but I came out. And I began to see what I had prayed for. It's blessed to make one rich and they bring no song. It's yes and amen on this promise. Hold on, my brother. Help's on the way. Be encouraged, my sister, cause trouble don't last always. And when you feel like dark clouds won't go away, my God is gonna shine, 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 shine right on your face. Go ahead and put a smile, 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 smile right on your face. I wanna see a smile, 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 smile right on your face. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. No, 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 trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. No, 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 trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. Hold on, my brother. Help's on the way. Be encouraged, my sister, cause trouble don't last always. And when you feel like dark clouds won't go away, my God is gonna shine, 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 shine right on your face. Go ahead and put a smile, 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 smile right on your face. Just let the sun shine, 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 shine right on your face.
Welcome back to Sweetlady OT Gospel Show. I am OT, and I have the lovely lady, Sweetlady, with me. How you doing today, Sweetlady?
I am good, OT, and how are you?
I am great. I mean, this is a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Very beautiful day. A day like this makes you want to go outside, maybe like work in your yard all day. Maybe throw some on the grill all day.
I did think about that.
All right, sit back and just sip on some lemonade or sweet tea and just enjoying this beautiful day.
Yes.
But God has made.
Yes, God has made it, and we are here.
Yes.
Because He has made this day that we're going to rejoice in and be glad. And not only will we rejoice and be glad in this day, we come to lift Him up. As St. John 12:32 tells us, and if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. And I do appreciate the Lord allowing me to be a part of the lifting up, because I definitely do not want to be a part of the casting down. I want to lift Him up, and not only lift Him up, but I want to lift up our fellow man, those that I come in contact with, those that I have some type of influence on. I want to be a blessing to them, not a curse.
Right.
I want my life to be a blessing. I want somebody to be able to say, she did encourage me. She did lift him up. I want my life to be a blessing, not just going through life and never contributing anything to anyone. That's not what God put us here for. We're here to help one another. We're supposed to help one another. Yes, we are. We are. And I've read, and I've heard many times, OT, if you want to be happy and have joy, guess what you have to do? You have to do something to help your fellow man. Right. You do something to help your fellow man, and it gives you all kinds of thrills and good feelings, and it lifts you up, you know. It boosts your self-esteem, your self-image. It does all that for you.
Sure does.
Hey, that's what we're about. That's what we have to do. It's enough of the negativity. The imps and the demons, they know their time is short, so they are trying all they can and to get as many souls cast down and taken as they possibly can. I don't want to be a part. I don't want to help them. I want to do my part in lifting up the Lord so the Lord can be glorified and He can be magnified. That's my desire. And I thank God that He has given me that desire. I could have a different mind. But it's only because of the mercies and the love and the grace of God that I have the mind that I have. And I do appreciate it. Yes. And we appreciate all those who are tuning in today. Thank you so much. We have been away for a while. So much has happened. You know, just so many things going on. And OT,
Yeah.
are you doing okay? Because me and you, I saw you Easter Sunday. Yeah, I saw you Easter Sunday. But I hadn't seen you. I don't see you as much as I used to.
Right.
You know, so
it's like I tell everybody. I say, you know, things change. It's a 360. It doesn't correct what it said. You know, everybody deal with it different. You know, but I know me. I know you, Lisa, Ralph. You know, I think all us dealing with the same way. It's just like, we just can't get it back together.
Yeah.
You know, right now I know it's still early, but it just feel like I don't think I can get back to myself right now. Because I'm so lost because that routine I had every day, I get thrown off.
Right.
And then I start to forget like I'm supposed to do something.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So we told the mama.
Right.
You know, it just like it throws me off.
Yes, I've had that. I've had that feeling. I wanted to call her and I can't call her. You know, she's not there. You know, for me to call.
Right.
So, but you know, I know that she is in a better place. She is, and if she is, you know, could remember the things that went on here, she wouldn't want to come back here. She said, children, y'all gonna just have to catch up. Y'all gonna have to do what y'all need to do.
Right.
And be obedient to the Lord so you can come and be here with me.
Right.
Yes, because I do not want to come back to that earth. So hello to everyone who has tuned in today. Shout out to Vincent. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ricky, Adrian, Lisa Lily, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
That's all I can see anyway. All right.
I like that right there. I'm just checking your screen.
Oh, okay. You checking my screen.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Auto generated. What we're saying, yes. But you know, if you don't say the word, if you don't enunciate properly, you know, it'll put something else up there. So
yeah,
you have to try to make sure you say your words clearly.
Right, you're right. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. We appreciate everybody on this beautiful day. You could be doing something else, but you are sitting here tuned in to the Sweetlady and OT Gospel Show.
Yes.
And we really do appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Sweetlady.
Yes, sir.
So what you got good for us today?
Well, OT, you know, there's a lot, you know, we were talking earlier, you and I, about, you know, we're getting older. You know, I'm getting ready. My class is getting ready for our 40th anniversary. High school reunion. Yes.
Sweetlady, you say 40?
I said 40.
Wow. It just don't seem like it.
I know. It seemed just like yesterday. We was marching to Pumpkin Circumstances at Bessemer Stadium. You know, and I can still see it in my mind.
Right.
But you know, time has gone by. It has. So, you know, hey, time, like I posted on my I had found a picture, in my memories on Facebook, one of my pictures of me and my grandsons. And then I posted a picture, the last picture we took, all of us had a chance to be together. It was when Mama passed, and I post that picture. Right. And just to look how they have grown up. So in just
I remember that.
Just a few years. Right. And I said, time waits on no one. We have to keep up. And yes, we do, because it is not waiting on us. Nope. And as we're getting older, you know, there are sometimes, you know, things that come with aging. And I know that we have a varied age group that listens to us. But these are things that anybody can do. And if you are not in a position right now, be thankful that you're not, that you don't have to worry about, am I coming down with dementia or Alzheimer's in some kind of way? But you know what? Those things, they come on people at any time. You know, it's not just an old folks disease now, as they said, as been said. It's something that can happen to anyone.
Right.
And I've read as early as 25 OT. Sometimes people can start seeing symptoms. So you want to know, we want to do things as we talk about on this show, things to help us to stay up, to help ourselves.
Right.
Because many times conditions come on our bodies because of things that we do to ourselves. Either we're not eating right, we're not exercising, something. You know, because if you love sweets, and I love sweets, guess what? That's going to affect you. You may be okay in your 20s and your 30s eating all that sweet, but if you hadn't learned how to curb that sweet appetite in your 40s and your 50s, guess what? It's going to knock on your door. And it's going to say, here I am, and here are all the baggage that come along with me.
Yep.
Here I am. And then you're going back and forth to the doctor, you're in the hospital, or whatever the case may be, or you're trying to get the weight off and you can't. You're going home at night, late in the night, and you're eating stuff you shouldn't be eating. And I'm talking about me. I'm fussing at me myself.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so I said, Lord, help me. I've been asking the Lord to help me, and I've done good for a little while, but I want to keep doing good. I don't want to just fall off the wagon because ooh, that chocolate cake looks so good over there. That's why I don't like cooking no cake. You know, I don't want to cook no cakes. You know, because I know I want to eat it because it's good. And but anyway, there are some things that we can do to help our mind, because our mind needs to be healthy as well as our other parts of our body. Our heart, those things, these are things we can't see. We can't see what's going on with them. But guess what? Our body warns us ahead of time. It says, okay, you know, your blood pressure get up, your heart start fluttering or whatever it's doing. It's telling you something. Hey, you better check what you're doing around here, because you're affecting me. You can't see the damage that you're doing, but I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to warn you before I decide I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna stop pumping that blood through your body. Heart attack, cardiac arrest, whatever you want to call it. They're different. I heard, you know, from what I've been reading and understanding, a cardiac arrest is different than a heart attack. Heart attack is when your heart gets clogged up with all the kind of stuff. Okay. Cardiac arrest is when the electrical parts of your heart stop working like it's supposed to.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a difference. But either way, both of them can lead to death. But our body warns us ahead of time if we pay attention. So we don't want to wait and be caught off guard and be surprised. So we want to do things that will help us counter those things that affect our body. And I know you can Google stuff and talk to your doctor, because I am not giving anybody medical advice. I'm only sharing what I know that has helped me, or that I'm not trying to get nobody medical advice. So you go to your doctor or whatever you want to do. But these are some things that you can do to help yourself. To keep away. Let me put my glasses on. Hello, Tony. Thank you for tuning in today. Hello, Bill. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, these are some things that we can do to help our brain, because the brain is very important as well. And I just don't like the thought of not being able to think for myself, or being able to make decisions, and not knowing who my family is. Something I just don't like that. And I know that stuff has run in our family. And I don't want that to be my case. So I'm gonna pay attention to all the advice that's out there, and they say, okay, these are things that you can do to kind of counter that or to help it, because somewhere we got to stop all this genetic stuff. Let's cut this off. That cycle of things going on. And I'm so thankful. Mama was blessed that she didn't get to a point where she didn't recognize us. Right, yeah, she didn't. That God is good, because that would have eaten us up more. Right. That would have hurt us. Okay, but the first thing we need to do to keep our brain healthy is to eat well. And they're believing evidence from research and all the things that are good for you. Foods that are heart healthy and brain healthy. And you know what that is. Those things that are put on this earth naturally. and that is the fruits and the vegetables, of course. And if you're going to eat meat, don't eat it all the time, because the Bible tells us also in Timothy that nothing is to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving. So we have to know if we pray over and receive it with thanksgiving. So we have to do things in moderation. Don't do things in excess. Everywhere I go, I gotta eat a burger. No, you don't need a fried burger everywhere you go.
You right about
that's not good.
that. Ain't good at all.
So, we gotta use some common sense. And I know sometimes sense is not always common. Okay. Another thing that is said to eat well, take a daily vitamin, and limit your consumption of fried foods. Let's stay away from the fried foods, you all. We can eat baked food. We can bake it. We can grill it. Now we have to be also now grilling. We have to not do that as much either, because of the carcinogenic effect of the charcoal.
I just something got the charcoal.
Yes, so much of that. And so we want to make sure that we are, and of course the nuts and the pecans and the walnuts, they are very, very good for us. Almonds, yes. Now, there was one time there was this poem or something. I've forgotten what. I'm just saying an article. It was just telling about the different vegetables that look like our body. The things that look like our body. Like celery. Celery resembles bones.
Right.
So they're saying that celery is good for the bone.
Good for the bone.
Okay, if you cut a carrot, cut the top off a carrot, it looks like a pupil inside of an eye. Yes. So a carrot is good for the eye. The walnut looks like the brain. If you open it up, it looks like the brain.
Right.
So it's good for the mind. Okay, and there are many others. The kidney bean looks like a kidney. Kidney beans are good for the kidneys. And there are many others. So if you want to look up that, it's called, I don't know what it's called. Probably vegetables that look like, I don't even know how to tell you how to Google it, but
hey, y'all getting it right here. I mean, this stuff I'm learning right here today, and
yes.
I know I'm going to the grocery store. I'm trying to stay well as long as I can.
Yes, and so there are a whole lot of other vitamins and things that resemble parts of the body, and they said that particular vegetable or nut or fruit is good for that particular part of your body. Okay, the next thing that we need to do to stay healthy and keep our minds sharp is to stay active. Stay active. Okay. Will you read comments? Can you read comments? Do you see them? Okay, we want to stay active, and I know a lot of the problem is these days we are sitting. Many of us have jobs that require us to sit down behind a computer, and we're sitting there and we're doing our work. Oh yeah, we're sitting there for 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours sometimes, just doing our work and not getting up, moving around. That's a no-no. We must get up and move around. Physical activity is a must. It increases the blood flow. It keeps everything flowing. We've talked about that many times on here. How we need everything to flow. We can drink the water, but we don't want to drown our kidneys because we're not moving to move it through our body like we're supposed to. Okay, you want to stay active. You want to get enough sleep. That's a big one. OT, you got to get to sleep.
Yeah,
you got to go to sleep. Okay, and someone said alcohol every day isn't good either. You are so right, Tony.
You said it right. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. The brain is very important.
Yes.
It is so important.
Yes, it is.
Very important.
And as we're getting older, we're finding out how it is so important. Because me and Lisa was talking, and I was saying how now 25 years ago, may have been a little longer than that because I realized I've really gotten old. But 25 years ago, you could tell, I could look at something and I got it just like that.
Right.
Now it takes me a little while.
Right.
So, I don't know if that's because I got more cares now. I do have a lot of cares. I have grandchildren now. So that does mean more. That's more on my heart and my mind. But anyway, things have changed. I've noticed the change. Okay.
Yeah. And
So
Tam says staying active
yes,
is the key.
yes,
Yes, Tam. Thanks for tuning in, Tam. Yes, you're right. We gotta stay active.
You must.
Constantly try to work out. You gotta do something. You can't be a couch potato. Come home from work, sit down on the couch, eat.
We cannot.
That's one way that you can really, really deteriorate fast, right?
Yes. And another thing that they're finding out that is so very important is socializing, staying connected with somebody. Social interactions are so important. We need each other. We do. I know sometimes people, there are people that go and live like hermits. You have certain people that live like that, but we need people. We need each other. We need social interaction. That helps us, because me just with myself all the time, I'm not getting any new ideas or anything to toss around in my mind or new energy or however, we affect one another. But, we give off things to each other. And so if I'm just with me by me all the time, well, I'm not getting that newness that I need. Right. Turning over of thoughts in my mind. And if I'm just watching TV, I'm not having that interaction like we're talking here today. And we're getting other people's feedback. And that give us something to think about, So we want to be sure that we keep socially interacting. Right. And also we want to monitor our blood pressure. We want to know what our blood pressure is. Does it run high? Does it run low? You got to be, we have to stay aware, of that. Because, high blood pressure, they say it's the silent killer, which means it creeps upon you and you don't even know it. And before you know it, you're out of here. You could be had a stroke because your blood pressure shot up and you weren't paying attention to the cues that your body was sending you. We have to pay attention. And I'm talking to me first now.
Right.
It's a must. Okay. And then you want to you want to see your doctor, because they can check some things that you may not even know how to check. But there are some things that we need to do before we go to the doctor. Like, one is help take care of ourselves, because the doctor may not be around. I mean, we got to know what to do. Do you know what to do about your blood pressure? Your blood pressure shoot up? Do you know how to get it down quick? I mean, these are things we need to think about.
Right.
Oh, well, then what do I do? I'm at home. My blood pressure don't shot up, and I can't reach my doctor. He on the golf course somewhere. Or he gone out of the country. What do I do? I know I'm gonna call 911, but what am I doing in the meantime till they get to me?
I heard of different home remedies. I know somebody that got some kind of home remedy that was say if your blood pressure go high. Right. I don't know, but they said eat a spoonful of mustard. You heard of that?
Yeah, I heard of that.
I never had to use, so I really don't know, but that's what I heard.
Yeah. Now I have been I've been trying to eat right. There are some things that you eat, and I'm a big stickler on apple cider vinegar, but that's me now. I'm not telling you all to do that.
You do a teaspoon every morning?
I try to do it at night.
A teaspoon at night?
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
What I'm doing now, with some lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
And water. And I'm trying to eat bananas, because they said bananas are good to keep your blood pressure down. And apples. So, yeah. And Bill said deep breaths for 5 minutes helps to bring your pressure down. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
Might have to remember to shout out to Bill.
Yes.
My brother
Bill. That's
why
we share this information, so others can share too. That's right. We need it.
Breath for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, deep breaths. And also, I'm going back to the other one that I was told about. Water. Okay. Tamila, read what Tamila said.
Tamila said a teaspoon of vinegar or a teaspoon of mustard is what my grandma always told me. I know this
Uh-huh.
is true. Okay.
Okay.
And Skeet said, laugh, LOL, that mustard also goes well with cramps in your feet. I thought it was in the Midwest. Okay.
All right. See, I
See,
love
see
it.
what I'm saying? That's what
I
you
love
just said. You need to have social.
Yes.
See how you get
Yes.
different information
I love
from
it.
people.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. I love it.
And look, Sweetie, I understand you go to Google. Google can't.
Yeah.
It's not what you call
Coming back to you.
right, and it's not really. It's saying like they saying like Tamara said she knows to be true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You want to hear somebody that has experienced it.
Right.
Not just okay, this is what you can do, but I like experience.
Right.
Thanks,
Right.
Tam.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. And that's what those are the things that we want to do to have a healthy heart, excuse me, and a healthy brain. These are the things that we want to do, okay?
Sweetie, before you go, I was reading, I heard something on Instagram, Facebook, that the only organ that can reproduce is the liver.
Right.
That's wow.
Yes, it can. It reproduces itself.
But I hear a lot of people dying from liver.
Right.
So what did it get to the point that it couldn't reproduce no more? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just trying to figure that out.
Probably so. It probably got a disease where it couldn't. Like sclerosis, I'm not sure if you get sclerosis of the liver, if that is what causes it not to be able to reproduce itself. I would have to study on
right.
that.
I'm just wondering what stage it got to be at, because your liver ain't really too big, is it? Liver, it's not.
I think it's kind of big.
It's kind of big. Okay.
I think the liver's kind of big over here, one of these sides.
Right. Okay.
So recap on what to do. We want to eat right. Stay away from the whole lot of processed food. Or first of all, let me say this. We want to pray over our food first.
Yes.
No matter what it is, we want to pray over it. And eat well. Stay away from processed food. So much processed food and so much red meat. And I ate I had a sausage biscuit, OT.
This morning?
Everyone. No, not this morning. Yesterday morning.
Okay.
And I felt my pressure go up. I said, now, this is what it's telling me to leave that pork alone.
Right.
But I love sausage.
Right. We love things. They're so hard to get rid of.
I know. I got to. It's a must. So, and I will eat the turkey, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It don't taste the same.
Just like turkey bacon.
Yeah.
It don't taste the same like pork bacon.
Yes.
But I try to, I mostly now, I now put my regular bacon in the air fryer if I do use it. Instead of on the stove, it's still, to me, the air fryer pulls all that grease out compared to it sitting on the skillet, cooking and still absorbing grease.
Yeah.
So, but I don't eat bacon that often. Like I say, Blue Moon.
Right. I don't either. But I do like it though. Yeah. I like it. Now, if I'm going out to eat somewhere, it's gonna be sausage or bacon. And most times I choose sausage because I love sausage more than I love bacon. But now I'm gonna have to leave it alone because it knocked on my door and said, "Okay." Didn't I say, "Stop eating that sausage"?
Right.
My body told me that. Didn't I tell you to stop? Okay, I said, "Okay, I got it now."
Yeah, and Adrian said foods that turn into sugar.
Yes.
Bread, pasta, and rice.
White stuff. All the white stuff.
It turns into sugar.
Yes, all the white stuff. Yes.
Thanks, Adrian, for the info.
Yes, thank you, Adrian. And we want to increase our intake of oatmeal. They say it's very good for you.
Yes, I always hear oatmeal is good.
Oatmeal, not only is it good for you, oatmeal is one of those foods that have a long shelf life. So if you buy some oatmeal, it ain't going bad no time soon. And it'd be good, to have oatmeal, because, you never know when a tornado come through. We got to go back and talk about that too, because, these things happen. We live in a world, so, we have to be prepared. And we're trying to prepare, and we're trying to live our best life while we can on this earth, because God gave it to us, and we want to take care of it. We want to take care of ourselves. Right. He has given us everything that we need. Jesus said it is finished. That means He gave us everything we need to make it back to heaven. So we want to be sure that we are doing what we're supposed to be doing with what He gives us. the food he gives us, the time he gives us, the knowledge he gives us. And, you know, here again, the scriptures say, my people suffer because of a lack of understanding and knowledge.
Mhm.
You know, we want to, okay, the word of God is so important. And we want to eat it every day. When I say about eat it, we want to study it. We want to read it. We want to take it and we want to use it, utilize it, make it a part of us. It's our bread. Man does not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded from the mouth of God. That's what we need. And that's what will help us to, when you're eating the word will help you. Okay, you remember, don't eat that. You know, you don't supposed to be eating that. That's gonna harm you. You want to do things that's going to help yourself.
Right.
We ain't out trying to commit suicide. At least I'm not. You know, I don't want to be hurting myself and then run to the doctor, think the doctor going to have a quick fix for me when all I had to do was stop eating the sausage.
Stop eating it.
My body already told me. Why be hard-headed? Okay? Don't be hard-headed. I'm talking to me now.
It's just that bad, that I don't know what you call, how would you call it, but it's that part of your body that's, I gotta have this.
Yeah.
Go and get this. Like with me, ice cream. You know, I don't need no ice cream. I don't want it. But that part of me keep telling me, go and get a little bit today. You ain't had it in a long time. You know. Okay. Adrian said more protein, at least 80 grams a day.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and Skeet said, I love y'all show. I would try to watch it more. Just give me an alert.
Okay.
I'll be back in Vessel soon. Check on the fam that way. I appreciate it, Skeet. I sure will, man.
Thanks
Thanks
so
a lot
much
for the love.
Yes.
Yeah, so 80 grams a day of protein.
Yes, that's good.
But I know see a lot of people talking about protein shakes. But I'm just wondering, is that good?
Well, I don't know about the protein shakes. I haven't tried those. Because to me it's like dairy, and me and dairy don't get along.
Right.
So I try to steer away from things that I get this, I don't want to try that, I don't want to taste that. I try to stay away from stuff like that.
But you know what I found, Sweetlady? Tuna fish.
Yes.
13, the little pack, I bought like 5 packs. 13 grams of protein.
Right. Yes, I buy it a lot.
And I eat that for like my lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's, it ain't good to me. It's not really like full, but I go ahead.
You ever try the flavors? I buy the lemon pepper.
See, I couldn't find the lemon pepper.
Now Walmart they sell the lemon pepper. They sell the urban garlic. It's another one.
Okay.
And they have a whole lot of flavors now. They made tuna fish not be just tuna fish.
Yeah, Melissa told me, but I couldn't find when I went to look for it, so I just got the regular old blend.
Yeah.
And I ate it like that, but like I said, if it did what it had to do.
Yes.
I just didn't. It just wasn't that fried chicken, So I'm still good with it, and I've been eating like a sweet potato, during the week, maybe 2-3 times a week. Give me a little small sweet potato, and I get me like one piece of meat or whatever, and that's what I've been eating for my lunch too.
Okay. That's good. Hey, we're gonna get it together.
Yeah,
we're gonna get it together. Now the next thing I want to share. I wasn't finished recapping, was I? Let me finish recapping. Okay, we want to stay active. Well, first of all, we want to eat well. We want to stay active. We want to get enough sleep. We want to not smoke and not drink. We want to stay connected, socially active. And we want to know what our blood pressure is. How does it run? We want to listen to the cues that our body gives us. And then we want to see our doctor from time to time.
Okay. Let me ask you this, lady. Do you have a blood pressure check at home?
I do.
Okay, good.
I do.
Good.
Yeah, because like I said, my body has been talking to me.
Okay. Okay, Adrian said they make protein shakes that's non-dairy.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
So that's something I need to check into.
Yeah, I do
Thanks,
too.
Adrian.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And also, guess what? They said we can get memory screenings too. Now, I did have, that was a study that was going to be going on at UAB. And the girl called me and she went through some screening questions with me. And I did qualify. It was I think a Alzheimer's dementia, a study that they were going to do. And I think the first part I did pass enough to be able to qualify.
Right.
Now, But in the memory screening that she gave me, it was like, oh my gosh, that's when I realized I don't got older. Something happened. Something has happened, and I didn't realize it had happened. She'll say, I'm gonna say some numbers and letters to you. You repeat them back to me. TYUIOKL 7856. And then she said, repeat that back to me.
I'm already off on the. I remember TKL. That's all I remember.
Okay. So that's the type of screening that she was giving. And I think I failed it, but she, because I was like, I can't believe this. But anyway.
And could she repeat it?
No, she couldn't repeat it to me. I had to pay attention. So, and I do remember when I used to take Dad to the doctor, they would give him tests, and they would ask him things, just simple things like what month is it, what season is it, and ask him to draw a face of a clock, things like that. And sadly, he had dementia, so he couldn't do those things. He didn't know what season, and that kind of shook me, because here I am not realizing my daddy has gotten old, because it kind of like catch you off guard. Got older, and he don't even know these things, right? Because he was suffering from dementia. And so, kind of like was a wake up call for me. You going through life, you dealing with your right now, your family stuff right now, but you got to be thinking about other than just right now. You got to be thinking about your future. What are you gonna do so that when your children are taking you to the doctor, that you won't be in the same position, that you won't be here sitting here, or your children won't be here sitting here saying, "Oh Lord, what's going on with Mom?
Can't draw a clock. Don't know what time it is.
Don't even know what season it is. Right. Don't. But those are the tests that they give you, and to see if you are, suffering from a mental deficiency. So anyway, so that's why I try to make sure I remember scriptures. You memorize things to help your brain, also. Okay. All right. There are some things that we do that keep us poor without us realizing it.
Wow.
And I'm going to just share a few of these. These are things that we do ourselves that keep us poor.
Keep us poor.
All right. And one of those things is paying interest on credit cards.
Yeah.
Get a credit card and they have so much interest on it.
That's a big one right there.
Yes. 2, paying bank fees on checking and savings accounts. Why would you pay a bank fee? Why would we pay a bank money to hold our money for us? And they're making money off of it anyway. Me personally, I go with the credit unions. Okay. All right. You gonna read the comment?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. He said, I don't trust doctors, but I do go. I have lost a sister that went for her yearly physical for all of her life just for them to finally find cancer. And her life expectancy was 2 months.
Wow.
Sorry to hear about that, Skeet.
Yeah.
Golly, that's the big one right there.
Yes.
2 months.
So, yeah. That's.
I know a lot of people don't like to go for their physical, but I try to go because, like I said, the colon, prostate, stuff like that. We got to get it checked. We can't check that on ourselves,
right.
Sweetlady.
Right.
So we got to go to the doctor and get it checked. I know a lot of guys still haven't went to get their prostate checked.
Right.
They my age. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's one of the things, we can't see what's going on the inside of them.
No, we cannot.
But there's something, but it tells us, our body does things to let us know. We just not cued into it, and sometimes we're not. I put it like that.
Right, because when I had that stuff in my stomach was always hurting. Like I'm thinking maybe acid reflux. Even though I did acid reflux, But I'm thinking like anytime I ate something, it just felt like I was like, ugh, stomach just sick, nauseated type. So it gives you warnings.
Yes.
It was going in my stomach. So hey, something inside my stomach telling me I don't want this on top of me.
Right.
But I didn't realize that. Until
Yeah.
I started getting deeper and went to my doctor, and he said, I'm gonna suggest what you call when they go down your throat, that type of procedure. And that's when they found I can't think of the name of that. I ain't gonna say it, but
yeah,
a lot of people might know what I'm talking about. It's inside your stomach.
Okay.
Some kind of bacteria.
Okay, and it had you sick.
It had me sick. Definitely had to take out on pills. I tried to take out on pills, like 20 some pills a day.
Yeah. That was a lot.
Man, that even made me weak when I took it out on pills. It's just like drained me. But like I said, once I got it out me, I can really tell it was something inside my stomach that wasn't supposed to be there.
Right. Yeah. Well, we want to, live strong and healthy as long as we possibly can. So we got to take care of ourselves. That's for sure. Tamiella says, I just experienced that, Otis. She said she just experienced that.
What you had, Tam?
Okay. And we have a little delay, so. But anyway, these are things that we do to keep us poor. How we waste money, in other words, without knowing that we're wasting money. Okay. Another one is throwing away products that aren't fully used up. I have been guilty of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Buying extended warranties. Because, most times the warranty that comes with it already covers the same amount of time. They say you want to get an extended warranty, and the only thing the extended warranty is going to do is okay, let me see. Helicobacter pylori. Okay. H. pylori. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Did it come from food?
He said, well, one doctor they come from chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, we told me now, so I don't know, but
yeah, I can believe it. I know this lady that lived to be, was she 99 or was she 100? But anyway, she would not eat chicken, and she said the reason why she wouldn't eat chicken, she was how I can't remember how she put it, but you couldn't get her to eat no chicken. So, yeah, and she said that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's it, Tam.
Okay. H. pylori.
God bless you too, Skeet.
Yes.
Wow. Man, yeah. It ain't no joke, Tam. So I'm praying that you are better now.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Another way that we stay poor, not keep ourselves poor without realizing it, is buying cheaply made products instead of buying for quality.
I know.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
Yes.
Buy that.
Now, I have I experienced that. I said, no more.
No
about
more
quality.
plates.
So the last, yes, because I remember it wasn't Bargain Town, one of them other places like Bargain Town. So I went in there and bought some clothes, washed the clothes, and they tore up the first time. I said, never again will I go into that store and buy clothes. But I was much younger then. But anyway, I learned that. The first time
you watched.
I ain't talking about watched twice. The first time. They tore completely up. I said, can you believe that? It did.
I believe it.
Yes. So I learned not to do that. Okay. Throwing away things that could be fixed. Now, I think I did that with my washing machine.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because it had a leak underneath it. So I'm thinking that the whole tub is messed up. I think what was wrong with it, just the hose had a hole in it.
Oh.
And because, here I am, a woman, and not want to bother nobody. I went out and bought a whole nother washing machine.
And you probably prefer a new one anyway.
Yeah.
How many years you had that one?
Yeah, but there was nothing wrong. It was Kenmore. You know, I believe in buying Kenmore.
Right.
They last a long time. And so my dry is still going strong. But, you know, I had to end up getting another washing machine. But like I said, I think the only thing it needed was that hose needed to be replaced.
Right.
But anyway, buying individually portioned convenience food. Buying convenience food. Like, say, for instance, we'll buy hamburger patties. We can make our own hamburger patties. You know, if we're going to grill some hamburgers or something. Or sometimes, you know, like the bigger packs of meat or the bigger packs of cereal. I'm going to say cereal because now they selling cereal where all you got to do is put water in it and it'll make the milk itself.
Oh, really?
Yes. In a little cup. They make it so convenient. Yes. So convenient. All you do is put water. You don't even have to put milk in it. It has the milk already, the dry milk in it, I guess. I don't know. I hadn't bought it. But I've seen it in the stores. I said, well, here they come with that now.
Right.
Just add water to it. Okay. And another way is making more food than we could eat. Now, if I make more food than I always freeze for another time because I know there are going to be some days I'm going to come home. I'm going to want to eat, but I don't feel like cooking.
Right.
So I can just pull that frozen meal that I prepared out and cook it and eat it. Okay, and have for another time. All right, let's see another thing that we do. Buying brand names over generic. Now, many times the generic brand is made by the name brand. It's just, they just sell it to this other company. I'm going to say Walmart. They sell it to Walmart under Walmart's name, but they're making it all the time for Walmart. Same stuff. Okay. Just keep that in mind. And another way we keep ourselves poor. Shopping at the grocery store when we're hungry.
Oh, when you're hungry.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. When you're hungry, you're going to pick up more than you really need.
Yes.
I did that before.
Yes.
Woo.
You're going to buy stuff that you don't need.
I mean, you see everything you want.
Yes.
I think I just did that a couple days ago at Walmart, and I ended up spending more than what I really wanted to go in there and get.
I'm going to share a few more, then it's about time for us to stop, isn't it? Okay. Another thing they say on this list, is paying for cable.
Oh, yeah.
With all the streaming services out now, you can buy one streaming service, probably less than what the...
Yeah, cable's just going to be obsolete soon.
Yeah.
If it isn't, close to it now.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
All the wires and stuff that people got in their house, you don't need all the wires no more.
Yeah. So that's a big savings right there. Yeah. Buying bottled water. Because they have conditioned our minds to think we have to have bottled water and we can't drink water out the faucet. We come up drinking water out the faucet.
Right.
We come up drinking water out the hose pipe.
The hose pipe.
Yes.
Sitting out there on the ground for all day. Just pick the hose pipe up. Yes. Lord have mercy.
Yes. So now, I don't want that water out the faucet.
Yeah, you can't drink out the faucet.
Hey. But that's how they've conditioned us to make us buy that bottled water. Because that's $1 billion industry. That's another $1 billion they figured out how to make. And we just get them
water in a bottle.
Yeah, we'll get them to think that the water in the faucet not good for them, or don't taste good, And the water in the bottles, depending on where you get it from, it has a lot of calcium in it. It ain't necessarily coming from no spring as they advertise.
Yeah, I always say that.
Yeah,
I don't think so neither.
Okay. Buying cleaning products instead of making your own. Buying a lot of cleaning products because I know I use vinegar and water for a lot of things now, and I may use baking soda. I mean, those are things you can clean your house with. Baking soda
and vinegar,
yes, and water, yes you can. All right, and I will save the rest of these for another time.
Oh wow!
All right.
I learned a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, I hope you did, OT, because me too.
And I hope our audience learned a lot of stuff because Sweetlady going to bring you that good information all the time. So we appreciate her each and every day.
All right.
And I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody that's on the live, that tuned in. We'll thank y'all for coming on and sharing your day with us, sharing some of this good information
Yes.
that we didn't know. Like,
Right.
That's like Sweetlady said, go back to her discussion about the social.
Yes.
And that's what you all did today, so we appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Sorry, Trina, you can always go back and listen to the show. I know a lot of times people think they can't, but you can. We're live right now, but once we finish this live, you can go back and you can review it. It'll be on YouTube, on the Sweetlady and OT Gospel Show, or on Facebook, Sweetlady and OT Gospel Show.
Yeah, hey,
All
Trina.
right.
Hate you missed it too, but like she said, you can all go back and watch it.
Yes, yes.
And we will be back again next Saturday. What time, Sweetlady?
At 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Central Standard Time.
Right here on Smash Bros. Radio.
Yes. And OT.
Christian. Hey, thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Christian. He sent us 50 stars. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. Ricky said amen, a blessing.
Tam. Thank you, Tam, my classmate. Great show. Have a blessed day.
Thank you so much.
My brother from another mother, Rick. Big dog. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
Trina said it's cool. Thank you, Trina, for tuning in. Thank you, Christian, for tuning in.
Yes.
Hey, we have a all-star audience.
Yes. So I didn't. Did Lisa Lily ever tune in?
Yeah, she spoke earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw her on earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully she's still on. Okay, and also, dear ones who are on the live, the Sweetlady and OT Gospel Show has been nominated for the 9th annual Alabama Music Award radio show, internet radio show of the year.
Okay.
And also Bama podcast show of the year.
Yes.
So what we would like to ask you all to do, if you would go out, we'll post the link on our page, on our Facebook page. And if you would just click on that link, go out and find those two categories: internet radio show of the year and podcast of the year, and select the Sweetlady and OT Gospel Show.
Yes.
We thank you so much. We'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Trina. Appreciate you. Like Sweetlady said, I'm gonna start sending links out to everybody that I know, and that way, you know, they have to go be looking for us. So y'all be looking out for me. I will send you a link in your inbox. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you all. And again, Sweetlady No Tea Gospel Show right here on Smash Bros. Radio. We'll see y'all again next Saturday, 4 p.m. Sweetlady, got anything else you need to say?
Yes. Remember, dear ones, whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever you do, you want to do it all to the glory of God.
Yes. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. Thank you so much. Much love to you.
tuned into the Sweetlady and OT Gospel Show right here on Smash Bros Radio.